When I was at World Gym, I remember there was Big Steve, who was an artist.
Steve Sapello, Steve Strong.
He had wrestled with Jesse Ventura,
right?
Tag team partners. Right. And I always thought he painted the World Gym logo, but I found out later you created it. He painted it.
He painted it on the wall.
On the wall.
Yeah, okay. He's a good artist. I have some whale paintings of his now. He wrestled as Steve Strong, as Hulk Hogan's partner, and then he retired from that. He's still a painter. He drew a huge picture of Jesse Ventura when he became governor, and unveiled it. Just a beautiful job. This guy's really top-notch painter.
Yeah, he was always very nice in the gym.
Oh, real nice guy. I worked with him on Channel 52, wrestling with him, and he lives in Topanga Canyon as a hippie, missing teeth, and he doesn't care. He says, if I didn't bring my stuff to the table by the time of 40 and become a millionaire, it's never going to happen. That's exactly the words he told me, and he's happy living in the jungle up there in Topanga Canyon, like one of the hippies in painting, and that's what he likes.
Right. When I first joined World, I came in, first of all, it was like 4:30 in the morning, because I was terrified to walk into this gym, so I figured nobody would be there. And I walk up the stairs feeling like I'm voluntarily going into San Quentin, because I didn't know. And there's one guy there, Steve Merjanian, and he's warming up with incline bench presses with 315. So I thought, oh, everybody does that here. I thought, oh, maybe it's not the right place. He was so kind and so nurturing and so great. And I wrote him a check, $150 for a year. Now, when I hear people, they join SoulCycle and they pay $75 for a workout.
I know. I can't get Steve on the show. He doesn't want to be on camera.
He should. He's so knowledgeable.
I know. He was going to do it, and then he said, nope, I can't, for whatever reason.
He's a really good man of great character.
He was doing tricep extensions of 300 pounds.
I believe it. Bertle Fox did that too. Tricep press.
No, I'm talking about the bar. And then Steve hung out with Chuck Ehrens.
Yeah.
Remember Chuck Ehrens?
I know, yeah.
Chuck was one of the strongest men alive. He was huge, and he wasn't all there. And he'd drive around and drink milk and throw it in the back seat of his car, the cartons, and he got pulled over one day for obstruction of vision because he couldn't see through the milk cartons in the car. So four sailors are in some drive-in, like Stan's driving, and they're giving him a hard time. And so he went and ripped their door handles off, and they locked the doors, and so they went to leave, and he picked the car up from behind, and the wheels were just spinning. That's how strong he was.
Wow.
But he and Steve were best buddies, and they trained hard together.
Right.
I ran into Chuck maybe 10 years ago up at a deli. He was sweeping up a warehouse. I said, Chuck Ehrens, and the first thing he said to me was, I lost 80 pounds. First thing came out of his head. And then he passed away a year later from, I'm not quite sure what it was.
That's terrible.
But those were characters.
They were. And Joe Gould was a character.
Yes, he was.
I was at the York Barbell has a museum. And my wife and I stopped by there about 2 months ago, and I couldn't believe it. And they have a Hall of Fame for bodybuilding, and they have Joe Gould.
I'm sure.
And I was very proud of him. But I was thinking of all the stories. Like after I had paid that $150 check, I'm there working out on a Saturday, and Joe Gould comes up to me, and there were 30 people in the gym, and it's a very small room. I mean, now it's a private house. And he says, "Hey, did you pay?" And I said, I did. I paid $150 to Steve early in the morning. And he said, oh, that's right. So then Bugsy, who it's the first time I met Bugsy. Big red face, great guy, comes running up, says, oh, Joe, you'd be the perfect landlord. You hassle the tenants, they pay their rent, you give them hell. And Bugsy was with Jan Friedman, another really good guy. There were so many good people.
You have to know Bugsy to believe Bugsy. Actually, I have a picture I can throw up. He looked like a Chicago gangster. He had a Cadillac convertible, and he talked me into buying one for whatever reason.
But he had a heart of gold.
Heart of gold. He'd come to the gym, and he'd open his trunk and drink a quart of milk with a pint of vodka before he trained.
Right. And his face was so red.
All red. And then he'd get down the bench press, and he had a sweatshirt on, reversed. He'd do a bench press, and it'd be one arm going up, and then the other arm. One arm bench presses. And then he'd make fun and yell at people in the gym, make fun of them all. But he was a good guy. He was funny as hell.
He was.
He could have been a stand-up comic.
He was.
Those days are gone. They're not around anymore like that, unfortunately.